Hello, thanks for watching. True Crime King back with ya. Welcome to the channel. For those of you that are new, I give my opinions and my reactions to anything true crime related. So if that's something you're interested in, I would tap that notification bell and hit that subscribe button. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. Just your average guy that says things that maybe you're thinking or just don't want to say out loud. Thanks for watching, and with that, we'll get on to the video. Good morning, everybody. All right, so this morning we're going to be watching a video on KIELY Rodni. On this video, you can actually see her car go into the water. If you don't know who KIELY Rodni is, she went missing this summer or last summer in California, and it was a big search. And then Adventures with Purpose found her car and her body in this body of water. It was she went missing on August 6th, 2022. But you're gonna actually see her car go into the water in this video. So here we go.
Important to see what the conditions might have been like when KIELY's car went into the water, and why it might have been difficult to see. An individual named Verna Cooey put out a video on August 31st called KIELY Rodni Night Drive Prosser, and she drives part of the route that KIELY was on, and I'm going to show that, and you'll be able to watch it with the red dot and also follow along on the fire camera that we've already shown you. So you'll be able to watch 3 different videos at the same time. One element that I found interesting is I originally thought that it looked like the car paused because it was heading at the camera, but after I slowed down the video so that it matched real time, there's only a frame taken every 2 seconds, so it matches real time. I was able to determine that the vehicle stopped for 14 seconds at the intersection where it heads right into the water, and that's right down here. Okay, so she stopped her car right there for 14 seconds, or, see, here's the thing, everybody. This is what we know. We know that KIELY was in her own vehicle. It was being driven down into this area and then into the water. We see that on the fire camera. It went into the water at 12:33 to 12:34. Her phone quit pinging at 12:33. We know that from law enforcement, and eventually she was found in her vehicle in exactly the same spot. So when you put all that together, we know for certain that her car went into the water at 12:33 with her in the vehicle. Now, one thing we don't know for certain, I think it's way more likely that she was the one driving the car after being intoxicated. Is it?
Yeah, okay. So apparently KIELY was at least one party, possibly 2 or 3 parties, but at least one party, and her friend said that she was very intoxicated, and there was no way that she should have been driving. So maybe that accounts for this. But there are some other theories out there as well. But I'm just going to show you what happened to the car in this video.
Is it possible that somebody else who was intoxicated was driving the vehicle and managed to escape and just hasn't told anybody for fear of being in trouble for driving drunk that led to the death of another individual?
That is also possible.
I've said that many, many times, that is a remote possibility, yet it does exist. The car pauses for 14 seconds right in this area and then turns and then heads off into the water. Now, near the end, there's a sharp right turn, so the car likely turned and landed down where the green square is, and then went into the water and then drifted slightly this way because of the current, okay? So let's just play the video right now. So on your left is the video from Verna Cooley called KIELY Rodni Night Drive Prosser. In the upper right...
Yeah, so the left is what it's going to look like when you're driving sober, okay? But imagine being totally inebriated.
You see her vehicle, KIELY's vehicle, entering into the scene.
And the red dot is where, it is on the map, on the road. And then up top, you're going to actually be able to see the car go into the water, I believe.
And the red dot below shows you approximately where the vehicle is. It's impossible to be absolutely precise on that, but that is generally where the vehicle was. And as you can see right now, the red dot is getting near that intersection, and then I'll pause the video on the left, and then you'll see that even up on the fire camera, that bright light is in one position, and I don't believe anymore that it was actually because it was heading towards the camera. I think it literally stopped right at that intersection.
Yeah, but you can see how dark it is, though. I mean, even if you're totally sober. So, if she was really drunk or high on something, I mean, yeah, I can see why she would be confused, and she probably stopped there for 14 seconds because she forgot which way to go.
And maybe just couldn't figure out which way to go because there's no vehicles around, so decided to turn left.
Yeah, there's no lights, there's no signs, there's nothing.
And went almost exactly how we see this on the video on the left and the red dot down there. Now, I do think near the end, as we have seen on other videos that I've made, that the headlights on the trees at the far bank do a dramatic shift to the right.
But, I mean, she shouldn't, she should be able to tell that she is gonna be off the road here, though,
And that's likely when a maneuver was attempted, and then the car jumped off and landed near where the green square is and goes into the darkness, if you will.
See, look up on the top right. I mean, you can tell that car is in the water. It's going right in the water.
Into the water. There's a very steep bank right there.
Yeah, look on the left. I mean, look, once you go over that bank, there's no coming back. Your car's in the water.
And the car goes into the water, as you can see above, and it takes about a minute and I think 20 seconds or so, a minute 30 for...
And then, there's no light, so she's not going to be able to, see how to open the doors or anything, My guess is she was probably found in the back of her car, But, that's for another video.
Lights to go completely out. So what I'm going to do is, after I get done with this portion, I'll just play it for you without me rambling on, okay? But I think this does give you a good idea of what it might have been like out there with the terrain, the darkness. You see it lined up, and everything lines up absolutely perfectly. And for this being KIELY's car in the water, there is zero chance that it's not. And it's at 12:33, not 12:51, like one lunatic.
Well, we know it was KIELY's car because Adventures with Purpose found it, so.
Dick likes to tell everybody online, and another crazy person trying to pretend that this is a doctored video. It's not doctored. The only thing that I did was put a daylight overlay on top of the already existing.
Yeah, so all this grayHughes made this video. He put a daylight overlay on top of the existing video. That's all he did. So this is 100% authentic video. This is not made up.
Dark video. If you can't understand that, check yourself into a facility quickly. And soon the light will fade out. But it shows you, watching it this way, how long the car was actually in the water. I mean, it is a while. So the water's rushing in. Kylie is, probably panicked with all this water rushing in, and goes to the back to get air, like a lot of experts actually tell you that happens. All right. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time.
Yeah, that's what I said. She probably went to the back like anybody would do. If you can't get you're not going to be able to open the car door until the car is totally underwater and the pressure equalizes. People don't understand that. So, yeah, she's going to go to the back to breathe, That's where the only air bubble is.
Be safe out there.
That was her fatal mistake, making that left turn. If she would have went to the right, she would still be alive today, in my opinion. But in my opinion, she was too drunk or too high to drive. She was pondering, thinking which way to go, left or right, and she made a left instead of a right, and that was it. Yeah, but I mean, look, on the left, I mean, once you go over that, it's a drop, and there's no backing up, So, but I thought you guys would find that interesting. There is a lot of other theories out there. Put yours down in the comment if you think that my theory is wrong. But until next time, True Crime King out.